What's up, guys? It is Nicholas Morales, founder of the EHG community, and I'm doing this video in regards to things such as the hashtag that's been going around on Twitter and other pages, which is called hashtag Bring Back National Decks. I made a video before about it, and it was a very angry video because of what was given from the hashtag and that movement, and that kind of frustrated me. So I'm doing a different video this time because I am a founder of a community that is supposed to promote positive gaming, and doing stuff like that will go opposite of what I'm supposed to be doing. So let me do this in a proper way to state out. So if some people don't know what is going on, there's a movement, of course, with a hashtag, and the hashtag is bring back national decks, and it's in regard to the brand new Pokemon game, Pokemon Sword and Shield, where the actual director actually had a response to when people complained that there was no national Pokedex, which means that you can't bring Pokemon from your old games to the new games, and you won't be finding all the old Pokemon from the Johto League, the Kanto League, the Sinnoh League, and everything before the brand new region, which is called Galar. Now a lot of people were frustrated about it. A lot of people hated the fact of not being able to use the national Pokedex because of the fact that they trained very hard and worked very hard to train these Pokemon that they had in the old games, so they wanted to bring it to the new ones. They also wanted to change, wanted to bring stuff like things of having a connection with their Pokemon, especially with building their trust, building how the Pokemon interact with the trainers. And a lot of people also wanted to do things like filling up the Pokedex, the regional decks and the national decks, by finding all the Pokemon. So that's a major thing of why people were upset. Now I understand of why people are upset, because I wouldn't mind getting old Pokemon and then bringing them into the new game, and having all that fun, and then bringing my Giratina in there, or my old Blastoise, stuff like that. I don't mind that. I think it's a great idea. I've done it since they were able to do it, especially from me playing since Pokemon Blue and Red, from the old first Game Boy, where we were using the actual wires to connect I was gonna say PlayStation, sorry, where we were using the wires to connect the Game Boys together to be able to play 1v1s, or have a Pokemon battle with other people. So here's my response to the bring back the national decks hashtag in the movement. I don't know if some of you realize, but some people have done things but make accusation of rape against the director. Some people have even harassed the director when he was being thanked for his work in Pokemon, especially from a couple that just had a Pokemon themed wedding. Now the problem that I have with the national Pokedex thing is that it tends to do things belittle the director, and do things in regards to having all those things happen, like the rape accusation and the actual harassment. Now I'm not saying that everybody does that in the movement. I'm not saying that everybody in that movement does that or has responded to doing that. I believe that there are some good people who just want the national Pokedex. But here's one thing about it. The national Pokedex was not always included in every game of the Pokemon series. Now my issue with it is that a lot of people see that as a necessity where it really isn't. In certain games like Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and even Pokemon Emerald, it really wasn't that big of a thing. Even games before that, it really wasn't that big of a thing until we were actually able to do it properly, in things like Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Pearl, you know, stuff like that. Now, my thing about, as I said, my thing about it is just that I have more faith in the Pokemon Company because of the fact that we barely see anything bad against the fans from the Pokemon Company. I think letting them slide at least once wouldn't be so bad, because they're not doing things like EA, they're not doing things like Activision, where they're making things a lot more difficult for the actual fans. I would say, you know, a lot of people are being way too critical of the game. I think a lot of people are being way too critical of not buying the game just because of the National Pokedex. I find that a little bit ridiculous, because there are even people that don't care about the National Pokedex. Another reason why I don't really think a Pokedex is, especially a National Pokedex, is very important is because I think it takes away shine from the brand new Pokemon. Because a lot of people don't see that, you know, training a brand new Pokemon, especially from a brand new region, is very important. Because it would make no sense of having things like, for instance, let's say the brand new region is Sinnoh, and we are doing let's say I think Infernape was the fire Pokemon for the Sinnoh one, but then you just go back to the Hoenn region, and then you just get your Blaziken that's better than the Infernape, and then the thing is you just get rid of the Infernape. It kind of kills the idea of, you know, the trainer wanting to work to level up the Pokemon. It also kind of kills the idea of things like, you know, trying to train new Pokemon, because if you see all in the series, Ash doesn't use all his old Pokemon. Ash doesn't use Sceptile, Heracross, and everything. Sometimes you get like, you know, probably I would say like a Charizard here and there, like Charizard back here and there, and then when, like, you know, he's brought into a new area. So that's something how I feel about it. Also, we have not seen everything of the Pokedex, so we might be a little bit too quick to jump the gun on that. Now, they also want to go ahead and add in things like the Dynamax series and the raids. I really am more involved with that because of the fact that those things make, you know, the multiplayer aspect for the Pokemon game a lot more bigger, and a lot more, instead of just battling each other, you're co-op and working with each other. I'm personally okay with that. Now, the thing is, as I said, I understand why people are so upset and frustrated about it, but the thing is, I think with this hashtag, it makes a lot of things more difficult. It makes, especially for the directors and the developers. Now, in his message, he stated that, you know, that he understands that people care deeply for it. Now, he just wants to go ahead and push it out there because he has confidence in his actual developers for doing this. Now, we're saying, like, we are pouring our hearts into these games, and we hope we look forward to joining us in this new journey. You know, the world of Pokemon continues to evolve. The Galar region offers new Pokemon to encounter, trainers to battle, and adventures to embark on. And you know, I don't see that it was a difficult decision, which, you know, it is a difficult decision for them because you're getting rid of a lot of Pokemon that were brought into the series, and, you know, you're just including just 200, probably 230, or probably less than that in just one game. Now, for some people who don't really care about it, they're still gonna bite the game. You know, for those who are passionate about the National Pokedex, as I said, I personally say, you know, that this movement will not work. A lot of areas, a lot of people have voiced their opinions on that, and they have made a big movement, and they have made a big change to the product that they're voicing their opinion about. Now, things like that one person or that two people that actually represent the group or try and make a movement against the actual thing that the movement was about, and in a negative way, it will cause the people that they're trying to reach out to literally ignore. like, you know, with the rape accusations, with the harassment, and it's a major thing that people don't understand. So why I say that this movement needs to go is because it's going to end up leading to a lot of people and a lot of trolls to literally change up different words. It's going to lead to a lot of people to, you know, make up things about the director, and especially over something like a national Pokedex, which is absolutely ridiculous, even over something that's over a video game. Also, people need to understand, and this is coming from someone who understands, you know, the functions of making a game and understands certain businesses of making the game, because I know people who are in that business, and especially with me, I've done things and worked with certain programs that are used to make a video game, such as, you know, the Maya program, sometimes Unity, you know, Unreal Engine, things like that. The voice of the fan is opinionated and always can be vocal, but is it a thing that every company is going to listen to? Is it something that is the most important word? No. Reason being is because if we listen to a group of fans that, you know, have an issue with like a game or a product, and we change it because they don't like it, then we're not listening to the other fans who actually like it. We're just changing something that they actually like because of the fact that another group hates it. We wouldn't be listening to all the fans, you know, especially with certain areas, as I said, where, you know, things like opinions that are negatively pushed and brought to somebody's idea, and, you know, the directors clap back at it, people get upset about it. The thing is, you pay $60, and that's appreciative to do, and appreciative towards the you know, I would say the companies are appreciative of that, but that does not give you the right to go ahead to blatantly take things to a certain extent of how this hashtag has. As I said, it's not everybody who follows the hashtag, it was just those group of people, but it's because of that hashtag it led to that. Now, do I hope for a national Pokedex in the updates? Yeah, if it happens, yeah, I will be so happy to see that. But excuse me, but I would say a lot of things can happen way before a national Pokedex. I think stuff like this literally cause a lot of issues. So, am I with the bring back the national Dex? No, I'm not. I am fully against it because of that. I am more with a hashtag that I want to put up, and it's called Stand with Masuda, because of the fact that, you know, we are too quick to jump the gun, and we are too quick to go ahead and literally cause hell for a guy who's just doing his job and who wants to bring new ideas. If there's no new ideas, then we're going to be stuck with the old ones. If we're stuck with the old ones, then we're going to want new ideas in an area he won't ever win. So we got to take some idea of that, and we have to understand that. But I really would like to know what you guys think. You know, I want you to comment below of what you guys think. Be honest with your opinion, whether you're with the bring back the national Dex or whether you're against it. But by all means, let me know what you think. Subscribe to the AHG community. Definitely go ahead and join us on Facebook, our Discord channel, and make sure to subscribe to our moderators. But this is your boy CrazyMaze98, aka Nicholas Morales, founder of the EHG community, and thank you for tuning into this video, and I really hope I have made a difference somehow.